Hey, this is Darren with Ag Trader Talk. Just going to spend a few moments here going over the yield reports we've received. Since the USDA isn't putting out any numbers, probably a lot more weight is going on the yield reports that we're receiving from in the field. So right now, this is nationally what we've gotten in for corn. And then over here, I've got a histogram just showing the distribution among the different areas. We can see that Eastern Corn Belt, as we've been hearing, obviously a lot better. Western Corn Belt sort of mixed here. So we'll go ahead and take a look in and zoom in on Eastern Corn Belt first. So Central Illinois, really good yields. Same thing with Ohio as well as Indiana, just really high yields, 243, 213, 220. We do have a couple low ones, but if we just sort of look at this distribution here, really high yields. The biggest area is around 210 for corn. And then let's go over and take a look at Iowa here. Sort of the west central area of Iowa, not really that good. On a whole, Iowa's okay. Biggest distributions around 160, 170, so nowhere near where Illinois, Indiana, and the Eastern Corn Belt is. Minnesota's okay up here, but still sort of mixed results. But some pretty good ones out of Nebraska and South Dakota that we've gotten in here so far. Just keep in mind that these are sort of self-reported, so over the past years they do have a tendency to sort of overestimate USDA, obviously because these are self-reported, different methodology. But that's where we are for corn right now. If we go into soybeans here, still seeing that, Western Corn Belt not very good, Eastern very good. So if we go into Illinois, really good results here. Mostly around 50 to 60. If we do Indiana and Ohio, 50 and 60 again. Iowa, same thing here. West Central Iowa, really not looking good. But surprisingly good yields out of Northwest Iowa, sort of surprising. Overall, the state of Iowa, you've got mostly around 40 being the biggest area here, but we also have some, 50s and 60s. If we go up into Minnesota, we've got some very high ones, some very low ones, very sort of mixed into Minnesota, mostly around 50. I think what's interesting is if you go over into the northwest Iowa, Nebraska area, a lot of the yields we're getting out of there are very good. If we sort of do this grouping here, we've got a lot that are 60 bushel an acre, quite a bit that are also 70 bushel an acre, which is surprising for that area. Probably mostly irrigated, but still very good yields. So that's where we are, sort of wider view of soybeans, and then switching that back over to corn here. So these are things that we update quite a bit and then send out to clients. If you do have any questions, it's Darren at Ag Trader Talk. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter at Crush Spread.